I will have to zoom in. Okay, and look here in the GoPro. ठीक है?
In the GoPro. Okay. ठीक है.
So,
What was that reaction, Shani? Hello everyone, welcome to Rani Cooks Desi, where you can not only learn amazing Indian food with us, but also cook it live with us. We send you ingredients list in advance so that you can keep it handy and cook with us. So without further ado, let's welcome our expert and in-house chef, Rani.
Hi, Purva. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Long time no see.
Uh-huh. So, Mossy, holidays and Diwali is round the corner.
Okay.
So, are we cooking something related to that?
Yes, today we are going to Shakarpara.
Sorry, what?
Today we are going to cook Shakarpara.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Okay, so this is like it's made usually in India during holiday season, and different regions of India do different way. I'll start the process and I'll talk in the middle.
Yeah,
Okay, so
sure.
that way we know that we are running on time. So this is the ghee clarified butter I have. I'm going to start it so that it gets hot while we are talking, because hot is always good. And this is a sugar syrup I'm going to start making, because we are going to make two kinds of shakarparas. One, one in which we are going to make, external sugar syrup and, put the paras in that. And the other one is we are going to just add sugar directly.
Interesting.
So, so there are two ways you can make it.
We never make anything one way, guys. We always show it multiple ways. You can do
Because life is like that, it
There are
never
multiple
tells you
paths,
just
multiple doors.
exactly. So you should always be ready for it.
Right.
So today, usually shakarpara is made with all-purpose flour,
Right.
which is also called maida, which is more refined. So I like to use whole wheat flour,
Right.
and this is my whole wheat flour.
Right.
And this is about 2 cups of whole wheat flour. I'm going to separate it to make two kinds of dough. Okay.
Okay. We all guys, we always try to, try a more healthier version because we all are aware, we are more aware about fitness and health nowadays. So we always try to give it a twist using the healthier alternative, but they are equally tasty.
Hopefully. So I started water for sugar syrup, okay? And I'm going to make sugar syrup. I'll show you how to make it. That's about like a cup of water. And I'm going to add a cup of sugar, okay? Not a cup, like half a cup. And it depends, like some people like it really, sweet. So you can monitor that according to your taste.
Okay.
And today we are going to use fennel seeds for it. Fennel seeds actually is really good for any kind of bloating issues or hair loss, and it's good in general. Okay, so and I like to give it a twist, and then because when you eat too much, you need mouth freshener too. So that's my twist to it. So I'm going to. So I have already made this syrup in little bit in advance, and now it's like slightly cool, so I can put finger obviously in it. So I'm going to just add to my dough, I mean to my atta, and I'll make the dough. Okay.
So Prakamya Agrawal in chat says hi and she remembers making this. Prakamya, I do too because in Diwali the preparation starts like weeks in advance and this is one of my very very favorite Diwali snacks.
And I remember making it with my mom. And we had a tradition during our holiday that you can't eat anything before it is served to God. So
Right.
me and my brother when our mom was not looking, we'll say, oh, we'll help in frying. And then both of us will be sitting there. And as soon as one batch comes out, mom didn't knew that the couple missing. So that was our way of, you know, getting the sweets in.
That's interesting.
So I'm trying to make like not too hard dough. I'm going to make it like and not too soft. So it's like Goldilocks. So not too hot, not too cold. It has to be just right. And medium, you know, I'll show you. And so you can like put your fingers in. The thing is, we are going to let it sit for like 15 minutes.
Okay.
So, if you have it little tight, that's better because it's going to, absorb I
Absorb the
lost the
sugar.
word.
Okay, so we took wheat flour and we took the sugar water, and now we're resting the dough for 15 minutes.
Okay, and I'm going to cover it. Okay, so
Okay.
I have something, so I'm going to cover this dough. So this dough is with sugar. Remember it. Okay.
Yes,
All
people
right.
in the chat, please remember.
So on my right hand side is the sugared one, and my water in the back is boiling now. So I'm going to add little sugar to it.
So did you say it's according to taste? How much
It's
sweeter do you
according to
like?
taste. So
Okay.
it's about 1 cup of wheat flour I've taken. So I added like, about. Um, so in my family, I think my husband's mom used to tell him that, it's like if she adds sugar and sand, he will eat it. So we try to make it a little sweeter. And then I try not to put my finger in because I make everything so sweet. So, so and then we'll put uh, like a handful of ginger. I mean,
You got
fennel.
us.
And then I'm going to put little clarified butter in it. So what clarified butter does, it gives its little crunchiness, and it helps to, okay. So you know what, yeah, while that is going on, I think the ghee is too hot. So we are going to slow it down and give us few minutes. We'll be right back.
Okay. Hi everyone, so we're back.
So yeah, we are back. We are having technical difficulties,
Yeah.
the usual. As I said, life is like that. Sometimes you hit a roadblock, and then my technical team is amazing. So they took care of it, and we are back.
We are, yes.
Okay. So, the sugar syrup is boiling, so I turned it off. So as you can see, the fennel is giving its nice color, and and sugar. You can use any kind of sugar. You can use brown sugar. You can use jaggery. You can use coconut sugar. That is so popular these days. So
And you can use jaggery too?
yes, you
That's
can
pretty
use
healthy.
jaggery too. Yes. So while that one is waiting, so we are going to make our second dough, which where we are going to make it without sugar. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, for those who guys are joining us now, we are making the very popular Diwali snack, Shakarpara.
Yes.
And as with all the things that we do, we are doing it two ways. So we already did the dough for first one, and now we are doing the second one.
So for this, I'll need some clarified butter. Okay. And you can basically heat the clarified butter, or sometimes I just use it directly, about 1 teaspoon. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll mix it, and the way to do it is you want to see that, it's all, you mix it with your flour. And we are using whole wheat flour, so it takes little bit more to kind of get that crunchy and nice texture,
Right.
when you fry. So I'm going to add a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it's best to have ghee little warm as winters are coming. So, it's always good to have the ghee little warm.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm almost done here, and I'm going to just make a quick dough. I'll use regular water.
Okay. So in first one we use the sugar syrup directly, and this one we are doing without the sugar.
And it's almost perfect.
And meanwhile, our ghee is also boiling here.
Okay, the ghee is ready to go. So I'm going to make this dough.
Okay.
I added little more water accidentally. So I'm going to not use that last sip of water and let my
Right.
my container be happy, because I'm sure it must be thirsty after a long break we had. So this is the dough, and I'm going to cover it and keep it dough. Okay.
Okay.
So on my left side is the dough without sugar. Okay, remember it, guys. I'm going to ask. Okay.
Yeah, you have to help us. The chat has to help us. So we did 2 dough, and they are sitting now. They are resting, and very soon will be ready. And consistency of the dough, we do not want it too soft and too hard, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle, because it's going to is going to get little soft as when we let it sit for 15 minutes. So here I have already made a dough which is rested for 15 minutes, and so as you can see, the color is slightly darker than our regular dough, and it's little bit more flexible and easy to work with. Okay, so we'll start frying with this. Okay, so the way to make so Shakarpara, or it's called Shakarpara, which is like a sugar. Shakar means sugar in Hindi, and I don't know where para came from. I have no idea where para. I don't know why they call it para. Okay, so we make a kind of a ball. Okay, and you want to roll it,
Yeah.
and like you don't have to roll it like really hard. I mean, don't treat it like your kids. Just be gentle. Yeah, you cannot treat them like Indian kids. You have to treat them like American kids. Okay, so be gentle. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to layer it. Okay, so I'll cut into half. Okay, and I'll just put it on top of.
Interesting.
So what happens is, it gives a nice layer, and it makes a slight air pocket. So when you fry things, it'll be easier. Okay. All right.
Interesting.
So life is not a square, it's a rectangle. Did you know that? Did you know that?
I'm learning.
And then I can make it either diamond or squares.
Yeah, whichever
So-
shape you like.
So let's do some diamonds here.
Mm-hmm. The traditional
And
shape.
the traditional shape, and so like you have to waste a little bit if you want to be really accurate. Um, and these are like uncut diamonds. That's why I like to keep them in all different shapes, because then if it is cut, regular diamond, then Okay, so we are good with this. I'm going to take all these smaller ones out.
Okay.
And let's see if the oil is ready.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the oil is bubbling. Okay, so I'm going to, we can put the plate here, Purva.
Guys, this is a really good trick to check if the temperature of the oil or ghee is correct for frying. You can just put a small one, and if it just floats up the top, that means it's hot
good.
enough.
Exactly.
It's good.
So I'm going to just put it directly.
Yay.
And can you smell the ghee, Purva?
I can, and it smells amazing.
Okay, so
There's something about ghee smell.
yeah, it always reminds me of holidays at home.
Yeah, ghee, butter, and everything. So, Masi, what are some of your Diwali memories? What did you used to do?
Oh, like first of all, I don't want my mom to listen to this because what used to happen is like, when she's not looking, as I said, we'll eat the sweets and she'll make these jars and jars of sweets and we are not supposed to eat it.
Yeah.
But me and my brother will go sneak in the kitchen when she is out, and then we'll basically eat half at a time so she doesn't know. Okay, so while while the one without sugar is going on,
Yeah.
I'll start the syrup here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and today we are going to make the syrup with something called jaggery, which is like molasses. It's made with sugar cane, and now you can get like palm sugar, jaggery, and coconut too sometimes. So
Yeah.
we'll use that, and because that's a healthier version, it's basically not as pure as the cane sugar or white sugar you get in the market.
Yeah.
And this is amazing for health. It warms up your body. It's good for your bones. It's very rich in iron.
Right.
So
So if you want to make your Shakarparas even more healthier, then go for Jaggery syrup. It is less processed than the white and regular sugar.
so this is how it looks, and you can eat it like raw. So the
It,
shakarpara is
guys, if
looking
I
good.
wish you could smell it. It smells amazing in here, and the color on the Shakarpara looks amazing too.
So can you see it's slightly brown? I like my browner, and actually it's going to get browner because we're going to put it in hot syrup.
Yes.
So I'm going to take these out now.
Okay. So Prakamya wants to know where she can buy Jaggery. Where is Jaggery available?
So jaggery is available in all the Indian stores most of the time, and you can get actually different kind of jaggeries. There are
Right.
jaggeries which are like really dark, and then the jaggery which is like a little bit on the lighter side. So depending on the region of India we get them from, and depending on what is the first syrup is taken off. So as the first batch is usually lighter in shade than the darker one,
Okay.
but they all are equally good. There is some controversy about old and new, so I like to be controversial, so I would say old is good, and old is gold, as we think. So you can see our jaggery is melting.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add little water just to give it so that it doesn't get stuck to the bottom. Okay.
Right.
Thanks, Purva.
Please tell me if I'm doing it okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So while that is going on,
Mm-hmm.
and Purva is taking care of it, I'm going to start doing the one with sugar. The dough we made with sugar.
Yeah,
Remember, Purva?
of course.
And that, which
Shakarpara
side
two
it was?
ways.
Which side it was, right or left?
People in chat, which one is the one with sugar?
Come on, come on. I see somebody wasn't paying attention. So
Right. Prakamya says it is the right one.
Right. Oh,
Is the
right.
is the right one
Is
right?
the right one right?
Is the right answer?
I think so. So this is my twist of making these shakarparas. So what I do is I like to. I don't like everything in the same shape.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to make slightly different ones. Okay.
Prakamya, thank you for taking care of that. Thank you.
Okay. Our sugar syrup or jaggery syrup is doing good. So
So we just have to melt it and
Yes.
it is ready?
No, it's not. So you have to melt it and you have to wait for a specific consistency.
Oh, okay.
So as we are doing it, so I'm going to okay, I'm going to see. And in this, I'm going to add a little cinnamon because
Ooh.
so cinnamon actually is amazing spice. If you don't know about cinnamon, I highly recommend you to read about it. It's a very good anti-inflammatory and it's a very good antioxidant. It's like if you eat in a large quantity, then it can be heating for your body. But small quantities of it in winter is really good. It helps in fighting like heart diseases. It helps in fighting diabetes. So I'm going to add just a pinch. I mean,
Wow,
can you
this
guys
is,
see it? I think the color was
yeah,
matching.
kind of match.
So I think we missed it.
But it's a great take on the traditional shakarparas. Those
So
jaggery and this amazing cinnamon spice.
so it looks like really nice and bubbly. I'm going to test if it is ready. So can you guys see it? So is it sticking? So see, it is like uh, we used to call it two strings. So it's not two strings yet. So you can see one string really well, and now
Yeah, the other.
yeah, the other string is coming too. So then that means the syrup is ready.
So we want to do the with two strings.
Two strings.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my shakarpara. Okay.
Yeah, the one we fried, which was without sugar.
Okay, I'm going to turn off the stove. I just turned it off, and I'm going to add this. So preferably the shakarpara needs to be slightly cooler when you add it. And then, okay, Purva, keep mixing it.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
So I think it's a good layer now. Okay, and we'll just take it out. Okay, you want to take it out, Purva?
Yeah.
So while Purva is taking those syrupy things out, this
Should I
is
take it out here?
it's better to keep it in that steel plate, Purva,
Okay.
because otherwise the sugar will get stuck
Got it.
and the paper. So this is my way of making the other shakarpara, with sugar. So then when I'm serving, I know that, oh, these are the ones, I mean, you can see the difference, but these looks kind of different.
And fancy and so cute. I've never
So
seen a shakarpara with that shape.
I know I like to make things like the way I am, so cute. So
Can you teach me, Masi, how you did that interesting
oh,
shape?
sure. So what I do is I make kind of a fat noodle, okay, and then I cut it to smaller uh, pieces, okay, and then I roll it on one of the forks. And you have to be like you have to make sure that you are even, okay, and then you roll it,
Oh, wow.
okay. So we have already done little bit of preparation and we made some before, so we are going to just fry it, okay.
Is it?
No, this is too good because see, the oil is really hot now, so you don't want to put it in really hot oil, otherwise
Yeah.
it'll all burn.
Right.
And it already has sugar, so in fact I'm going to turn off the heat right now because it's too hot, okay.
Yeah. We want to have it at correct temperature so that it cooks and just not
Exactly.
burn it. I'm learning, guys. Uh-huh.
I'm teaching, guys. So this is slightly hot than I would like to. So I'm going to wait for uh, like 20 seconds in which Purva is going to sing.
I better not. We don't want to scare away
Or
the people who are watching.
anybody in audience who has special skills can perform their skills.
Yeah.
Um, okay, and you can take bio break right now. So, and I think the oil should be ready. Let's try one more.
Okay.
So it has to be like little bit on We have to wait 2 more minutes or 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't want it to burn. Okay. So, Purva, you want to make some so
Oh,
that you
sure.
know that
Uh,
you can do it
let's
at
see
home.
if I really learned it.
Oh, come on! I
Okay,
know you can do it.
So I have this, and
Yes. So
what do I do
you
it?
roll it,
I roll it. Okay.
and then you take the
4.
four. Yes,
Okay. Okay, guys. So let's see if I can do it evenly.
you can do it.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So here it is on the fork, and then I'm just going to roll it. Roll it. Guys, this is the fennel that came up. Yay!
Woo!
We do have one.
All right. See, it's easy. So now it's. I think the oil should be ready. Purva, you want to
Okay.
test it?
Sure. So what we learned is that we need to put a small dough here, and then
And
it should
see,
come up.
it took some time to come up, isn't
Right.
it? So that means your oil is or ghee is ready. So
Right.
now we can put it, and I haven't turned on the gas yet because it's, slightly still on the hotter side.
Right.
So I'm going to put all of these in there, okay? And then I'm going to let it come by itself.
Right. If anyone have any questions, feel free to write us in chat. We want to answer your questions while
Yes,
cooking.
please.
And also, we'd like your suggestions. What would you like to see next week? Is there any particular Diwali dish that you really like and you want us to make that? We'd be very happy to do that. So do give us your suggestions.
So I'm going to turn on the gas to really slow, okay? And then
They look amazing.
yeah, they look different like us.
we have one request for the dish, which is pav bhaji.
Oh, okay.
Love pav bhaji.
Oh yeah, pav bhaji is basically used to be a poor man's food actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, like people used to have leftovers, and then they'll just mix it, and that's how pav bhaji came around. I mean, that's what I think. So, so and it's what I think is the most important thing. So, I think this is going good.
We can definitely do pav bhaji, and of
Yes.
course we will do the slightly healthier version also of pav bhaji,
Yeah,
which is equally tasty, of course.
yeah, you guys need to come over and taste the food because you guys try to make it at home and see if you can reproduce these recipes.
Yes.
Because it's important, it's like sometimes when you see people cooking, and that's why we want to cook with us so that you can resolve the issues.
Yeah. Do let us know if you tried these unique shakarparas with like wheat flour, with the jaggery, and with this different shape.
Yes, please do.
And with cinnamon spice, if you liked it, if how it went, did your family like it, do let us know. You can write to us at ranicooksdesi@gmail.com. Send us your pictures.
So see our shakarparas. Can you guys see it? They are like nice, and now they are like, usually if you're making a big batch, take a bigger plate, so that they get separated. Otherwise, it's hard to keep them separated. Okay, so it's like they tend to stick together. So they are very good friends. So yeah, like good friends, they should stick. They really know. Jaggery really knows how to stick. So I'm going to transfer all of these. And it takes some time to cool down. It's not cool yet. That's why we are getting all these strings. Once it's cool, it's going to be all nice and dry. So I usually fry them and then, put sugar on them and then let it sit a little bit.
Yeah.
And again, as I said, if you have it like a little bit on the cooler side, yeah, I think these are getting done.
Yeah.
The one with sugar.
And they look awesome.
Okay, and you can take it out.
Okay.
So we'll just use the same.
Guys, they look awesome. Like, Every guest in your house will definitely appreciate these. This is unique, shape is unique. Do try it, it's pretty simple too.
And you know, Purva is doing it, so she makes everything look so simple and fast.
If I can do it, you can too.
So I just turned off the gas to make sure,
Because it was, yeah.
because the last few buns are the one who will get burnt. So, so I'm going to just move it. And I don't have any, like, I taste my sweets as soon as they're done. So I know mom will won't approve it.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, guys, go ahead, dig in. And what do you think, Purva?
Yay! So I think they are amazing. They are healthier. They are made at home, fried at home. So it's going to be good for your health also. So do definitely try it on Diwali.
Yes.
And I'm sure these looks like so pretty, and it looks like they're from that you made it at home. So
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody will appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next week.
Thank you, everyone. Stay safe, everyone, and do send us if you have any requests for recipes. Thank you.
Thank